It was December 21st, the office Christmas party. Red and gold decorations, cheap wine in plastic cups, forced laughter. I was 29, marketing coordinator, loyal to a fault. My boss Richard tapped his glass. "Attention, everyone." Chatter died. He smiled that fake executive smile. Unfortunately, some team members failed to meet expectations. His eyes locked on mine. "Claire, step forward." Heat crawled up my neck. He handed me an envelope. "Effective immediately, your position is terminated." Gasps. Awkward claps. I walked out into the snow, humiliated. But that night, something broke and rebuilt me. 3 years later, I bought the company and made him report to me. If you've ever been publicly humiliated at work, fired for someone else's mistakes, or dreamed of turning the tables on a bully boss who underestimated you, hit that like button if this fires you up. Subscribe for more stories of sweet corporate revenge that feel oh so satisfying. And let's dive into how one humiliating Christmas party sparked an empire and a perfect payback. My name is Claire Whitmore, and at 29, I thought loyalty was my greatest strength. Turns out, it was my biggest weakness. The office was decked out in cheap tinsel and twinkling lights, trying to mask the gray corporate walls. Laughter bounced off cubicle dividers, plastic cups of bad wine sloshing as people pretended this was fun. I was the marketing coordinator, underpaid, overworked, but dedicated. I'd stayed late every night that quarter, trying to salvage a failing campaign my boss, Richard Hale, had pushed through against my warnings. The numbers tanked, but instead of owning it, he needed a scapegoat. Richard was the classic corporate villain. Slick hair, tight smiles, always shifting blame downward while climbing upward. He tapped his glass with a fork, the chime cutting through the chatter like a knife. "Everyone, attention, please." The room quieted. He grinned that artificial executive grin, the one that never reached his eyes. "I think it's important we address accountability before the new year." My stomach dropped, a cold knot forming. Unfortunately, some team members failed to meet expectations this quarter. His gaze locked on me, piercing. "Claire, would you mind stepping forward?" Every eye turned. Heat crawled up my neck, my face burning as I walked to the front. Whispers rippled. "What's happening?" Richard didn't lower his voice. "In business, performance matters, and when performance drops, consequences follow." He handed me a white envelope, the paper crisp against my fingers. "Effective immediately, your position has been terminated." Gasps echoed. Someone whispered, "Is this a joke?" It wasn't. I stood there, envelope heavy in my hand, humiliation washing over me like ice water. He raised his glass. "To higher standards in the new year." Awkward claps followed. I walked out, coat in arms, snow falling softly outside, indifferent to my world crumbling. That night, standing in the cold, snowflakes melting on my cheeks, I didn't cry. No rage, just clarity. The truth hit. I wasn't fired for incompetence. I was convenient. Thoughts raced. All those late nights, my ideas ignored, his mistakes blamed on me. Powerlessness surged, the underestimation stinging like salt in wounds. Psychologists call it the scapegoat dynamic, but it felt like being erased. I craved validation, justice for loyalty repaid with betrayal. The first year was brutal. No job, savings draining, rejection emails stacking like unpaid bills. Mornings blurred into afternoons of applications, coffee bitter as defeat. But I had skill and memory, remembered Medicore's inefficiencies, outdated strategies, overcharged vendors, weak markets. Instead of begging corporations, I built Whitmore Strategy Group for my folding table apartment, ramen dinners fueling all-nighters. Started small, local brands, healthcare startups, fixed what executives broke. Sensory details, keyboard clicks in quiet nights, screen glow on tired eyes, coffee steam rising like hope. Tension escalated in quiet ways. Family calls, "Any luck?" Dismissive. Friends pitied, frustration built. Fists clenched during interviews, throat tight holding back. But determination grew. I'll show them. 18 months, 6 employees, profitable. Year 2, bigger clients. Year 3, acquiring firms larger than Medicor. Medicor collapsed. News of revenue drops, failed expansions. Richard promoted to COO. Accountability for the top? Non-existent. My CFO, they're seeking investors. Stomach flipped. Snow falling outside like 3 years ago. How much for controlling interest? Serious. 2 months. Negotiations complete. Whitmore acquired 62%. I owned them. First board meeting, December 20th, anniversary eve. Boardroom, same, glass table, windows. Richard at end, older, thinner. Doors open. I walked in. Conversation stopped. Claire? Face drained. Miss Whitmore, taking head seat. Majority shareholder. Pen drop. He shifted. Wasn't aware. I am the investment group. Power reversed. Not shouted, felt. Reviewed finances, gaps. Final slide, restructuring. Positions re-evaluated. Irony. You're not suggesting. Accountability. His words echoed. Board approved. Richard's contract ended, but clause, apply for director of regional marketing. Step down, pay cut, report to me. Gasps. Serious? Very. December 21st interview. 3 years later. Richard entered stiffly, no audience. Sit. Reviewed resume. Why qualified? Hesitated. Made mistakes. Misjudged talent. Focused optics. I watched. No anger. Evaluation. Embarrassed me publicly. Nodded. No. Why? Needed scapegoat. Board pressure. Easier. Truth. Leadership isn't ease. Silence. Regret? Yes. Why? Lost smarter talent. Not cruelty. Cost him. Stood. Window. Snow falling. Built company after you fired me. Turned. Humiliation shrinks or sharpens. Sharpened me. Sat. Position requires discipline, humility, results. Nodded. Deliver. Studied. Hired on probation. Report to me. Relief tightened. One more. Christmas party tomorrow. Speech. Stand front row. He applied. Needed job. Reputation damaged. I granted. Power in mercy. Christmas party. Decorations, music. Tapped glass. Quiet. 3 years ago. Company mistake. Murmurs. Accountability about growth. Scanned. New chapter. Respect. Transparency. Applause real. Richard front. Silent. Listening. Learning. Snow fell. 3 years full circle. Humiliation can break or build you. I chose build. Revenge isn't destruction. It's transformation. If you've been scapegoated, know your strength is in rising, not reacting. Karma? It's the echo of your own words coming back. If this gave you chills or that yes fist pump, smash like and comment. Ever humiliated at work? How'd you bounce back? We read all. Subscribe for more Reddit revenges where underdogs win big. Thanks. See you next.